Students, are you ready for the activity?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's very good. And today, you know what we are going to do? We are going to do an activity with 2-3 materials, and we are going to see that whether they are soluble or insoluble. Right? So let's see. Let's start our activity. For this activity, we are having here 3 glasses filled with water. Right? We have warm water in these 3 glasses. Then we have some sand here and salt and some sugar. Right? And now we have some spoons. First of all, I'm going to take 1 spoon of sand. What is this? Sand. Now I'm going to put the sand in this water. Right? And let's mix it. This is warm water, you know that. Let's mix it and see, okay, is it soluble or insoluble? Let's wait for a while and see that is it soluble or insoluble. Now who will tell me? Who will tell me, is it soluble or insoluble? You are Laiba? Who are you? Misbah. Misbah, is it soluble or insoluble? Insoluble. Why? Because we cannot dissolve it. Right? The sand is not dissolved in the water and it's still there. So it is insoluble. Right? Now I am going to mix 1 spoon of sugar. You see? What is this? This is sugar. And I am going to put this sugar in the another spoon of sugar, and let's see whether it is soluble or insoluble. Right? Let's dissolve it. What do you think? Is it soluble or insoluble?
Soluble.
Soluble?
Yes.
How come? How do you know that it's soluble? After a little stirring, it will vanish, you know. Sugar will vanish. You won't be able to see any sugar in the glass after a little while. Am I right?
Yes.
What do you say, Ali? What about sugar? Is it soluble or insoluble?
Soluble.
Soluble. Very good. And what about sand? Is it soluble or insoluble? Insoluble. Right. Very good. See? It's mixing, you know, this sugar, it is dissolved in water, right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
So what we'll say this is soluble. Sugar is soluble in water and sand is insoluble in water. And now let's do the same activity with some salt. Here we have some salt, right? And now let's dissolve this salt in 3rd glass of water. Right? Now what we are dissolving in the glass? Salt. This is table salt, right? And let's see whether see where it is gone. Salt is gone. Am I right?
Yes.
Salt is gone somewhere. Where it is gone? It is already mixed in water. It is dissolved in water. So what we'll say this is soluble. See? So what I have told you in today's activity, that a few materials are soluble in water and few are insoluble. Few are insoluble. And today we have done this activity with 3 things, with 3 materials. One was sand, one was this sugar, right? And it was salt, right? What we have done, we have mixed all these 3 things in warm water. And you can see there is no sugar in the glass, right? It has disappeared. No salt in the glass. It has also disappeared. But you can see sand. Sand is there. So it is insoluble. It is soluble. Sugar is soluble. Salt is soluble. But sand is not soluble. So we'll call it insoluble, right?